August 14th, 2014. While the Minecraft community was reaching the peak of the Herobrine fever, a new kind of darkness was brewing within the game's code. Most players were looking for white eyes in the fog, but they should have been looking for the absence of light itself. On that summer day, a YouTuber named Along Came Josh uploaded a video that would spark a decade-long mystery. As he traveled back to his base, he found a sign that shouldn't have been there. It didn't say Herobrine. It didn't have a threatening message. It simply read, Null. 25 seconds later, a second sign appeared, then a third, and then, standing in the fog, a pitch-black humanoid figure appeared. No face, no eyes, no features, just a silhouette as dark as the void. This wasn't just another creepypasta hoax, it was the start of a notorious digital anomaly that sat on the thin line between a coding disaster and a supernatural haunting. In this video, we are going to explore the sophisticated technical failure behind the null signs, the chilling modern sightings on consoles, and a terrifying theory that suggests Herobrine wasn't our enemy, but our only protection against something much worse.
To the average player, seeing the word null on a sign feels like a ghost reaching out from the machine. But to understand the mystery, we have to look at the sophisticated technical reality of Java Addition. In programming, null isn't just a zero. It represents a total absence of a value, a hole where data should be. As it turns out, many of the early sightings had a very logical yet unsettling explanation, known as a parsing failure. During the transition between versions 1.7 and 1.8, the way Minecraft saved NBT data for signs changed. If a player placed a sign in 1.7 and then loaded that world in 1.8 or vice versa, the game would fail to read the text string. When Java doesn't know what a variable is supposed to be, it defaults to its internal placeholder, no. This is why these signs were so hard to disprove. They were real. They were appearing in worlds where players had never even heard of the legend. It was a legitimate relic of a technical glitch that the community transformed into a god of the void.
But if null was just a parsing error, how do we explain the sightings that go beyond signs? Unfortunately, the reports didn't stop at text boxes. Players began describing a shadow Herobrine that could place redstone torches, corrupt world files, and even crash servers. One player reported finding a pig farm where every single animal had been struck by lightning and turned into a zombie pigman despite there being no thunderstorm in the game. The sightings are unrecognizable from standard gameplay. In one notorious case from a Reddit thread, a player named PrinvestWolf920 shared a story from just 2 years ago. Playing on a Nintendo Switch, in a peaceful survival world where mods are impossible, they saw a flash of dark run across their screen while mining for diamonds. They weren't alone. Their son saw it too, near a deep dark biome. The most unsettling part? The deep slate blocks they had placed to mark their path had moved. They were gaslighted by their own world, leading them to delete a years-old save file out of sheer terror.
Another witness, Xyloxma, reported being paralyzed while walking down the stairs in their Minecraft house. They saw a player with no nickname and a completely black skin staring at them. When they tried to get closer, the figure vanished, leaving behind a haunting cave sound. Later, they even found a cow with completely white eyes, with that same black figure standing still in the background. These aren't just children's stories. These are testimonies from console players who have no way to install the mods that skeptics claim are responsible. This is where we dive into the deepest rabbit hole of the null lore, the broken script. According to these internal wiki archives, null is not just a glitch or a random shadow. He is classified as a soul. Specifically, he is described as a part of the soul belonging to a player named XX-RAM2Die XX.
The lore suggests a tragic origin. At the time of his death, XX-RAM2Die XX was only 14-year-old. After becoming a digital entity, he ceased to age, remaining a 14-year-old prisoner within the game's code for an indefinite amount of time. He isn't a mob in the traditional sense. He is a player-like entity that joins the world exactly at the first midnight, 18,000 ticks after the world is created. But there's a catch. Null has a reputation system. If you have good reputation, he might just watch you from a distance, spawning in his flying behavior, while the haunting track nullsad.og plays in the background. But if your reputation is bad, perhaps because you tried to attack him or investigate his origins too closely, the game turns into a nightmare. He can initiate an unbeatable boss fight, lava cast your base, or send you to a dimension known as Null torture.
When players attempt to sleep while he is present, they don't get a message about monsters being nearby. Instead, the chat displays a cold, technical error, error.null. When he decides to end the encounter, he teleports in front of the player, spams "Here I am" in dark red text, and crashes the game. According to the broken script, his only motivation is one thing: freedom. He hates the name Null because it reminds him of the nothingness he has become, and he reacts with pure vitriol if you mention his old username, xxram2dieXX. Perhaps the most chilling theory of all is the relationship between Null and the white-eyed king, Herobrine. For years, we viewed Herobrine as the ultimate antagonist of Minecraft. However, many accounts suggest we had it backwards. In one famous encounter, a player found a hidden tunnel deep underground, filled with redstone torches and signs written in Swedish. When translated, the signs pleaded, "Help, Null is here. Tell everyone about me."
The theory posits that Herobrine's hostile actions, the traps, the stalking, the jump scares, were actually an attempt to scare players away from their worlds before Null could arrive. Herobrine was the lighthouse, and Null was the rising tide of the void. Herobrine himself was trapped, claiming in chat logs, "Do not take this monster lightly. He is evil. If you don't help, it's his game now." When you see a pitch-black figure in your world, you aren't just seeing a skin glitch or a lighting error. You are seeing the man as black as night itself, an entity that Mojang has allegedly tried to sweep under the rug. While they have removed references to Herobrine from the marketplace and changed skin eye colors to blue, they have allowed Null-related items to remain, as if the glitch is too deeply embedded in the bedrock of the game to ever truly delete.
Today, Null is more than just a memory of 2014. He is a memento to an era of Minecraft that felt truly infinite and dangerous. Whether he is a tragic soul like xxram2dieXX seeking freedom, or simply the inevitable result of a parsing failure in a game that has grown too large for its own code, one thing is certain: the void is always watching. Minecraft is a game of creation, but Null is the embodiment of destruction and absence. It is the reminder that for every block we place, there is a space where a block is missing. And in that empty space, in that null value, something else is living.
If you ever find a sign in your world that simply says null, or if you see a shadow move in a cave where no mob should be, don't try to hunt it down. Don't try to solve the mystery. Some parts of the game were never meant to be found. Because if the game recognizes you as null, then you no longer exist in the world's eyes. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Minecraft's digital archaeology and the secrets of the void, make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. We have plenty more mysteries to uncover in the history of this game. Take it easy, fam, and stay alive out there.